Today we're going to be talking about how to cop the Rebellionaire Air Jordan 1. There has definitely been a lot of talk around this sneaker, and I'm telling you right now, the anticipation is rising. So if you didn't know by now, my name is DJ and this is the DNA Show. A part of this channel, I love breaking down sneakers like this and giving you guys early looks and reviews. So if you haven't checked out this full review, make sure you go check this out once this video is over. And every now and then on sneakers like this, I'll give you guys updates on how to cop the shoe, where to get it from, what it's going to be, how much it's going to be, all those other things. So if you haven't already, consider subscribing because you could just be the next person to help us get to 1 million subscribers. So for those that don't know much about this sneaker, this is the Rebellionaire Air Jordan 1. And the reason why there has been a lot of anticipation is because it's Air Jordan 1 and it's based around the banned Air Jordan 1. And now apparently the sneaker is supposed to be really limited and there's different release dates and there's supposed to be only 8,000 pairs. So if you have any confusion or trying to figure out where to get these shoes at, don't worry, I got you. I'm gonna start with the European and the worldwide market first because I know we got a bunch of subscribers from around the world. So based off of this list, when it comes to the European releases and the online raffles, I got 8 different shops. Today is currently March 10th, so if you're watching this video today or early tomorrow, you're gonna still have a chance to enter in a majority of these raffles if you're in the European area or if you're trying to enter on a worldwide release and trying to get the shoe shipped to your house. So let's go ahead and start from the bottom of the list this time, simply because these are set to close on March 11th compared to the other ones that are closing on March 12th and 13th. So first up we have Basket for Ballers. Looks like they're closing March 11th at 9 a.m. in France. Then we have Shinzo Paris closing March 11th at 9 a.m. in Europe. Then we have Featured, the sneaker boutique here in America. They're set to close March 11th at 4 p.m. So you guys still got time if you want to enter on that one in here in the States. And then you have Backdoor, which closes on March 12th at 12 a.m. in Europe. That's an online raffle. You have End, which is closing on March 12th at 12 a.m. worldwide online raffle. Then you got A Few Store, which is closing March 12th at 12 a.m. That's a European online raffle. Then you got Warsaw Sneaker Store, March 13th, 3:59 p.m. on European social. Looks like that's going to be an Instagram thing, so you make sure you want to check out all these ones when it comes to the IGs or the websites, and they got the links and then it'll send you over to the stuff. And then last but not least, you got Naked CPH, which doesn't have information on the close date. That's a European online one, but if you go to any of these right here and you look up either their Instagrams or their website, I'm sure if you go to their websites, they're going to have all the information that you need on how to enter, what the rules are, and everything like that. So now when it comes to the releases on the in-person raffles, the campouts, or the stores that have online drops here in America, we got a lot of different stuff to break down because there's a couple different release dates. So starting with March 12th, you want to check out these first 6 NBH stores because these are the ones that are going to be dropping the shoe this week. You have Undefeated, Unknown, Kicking It, All the Right, Corporate, and Makeway. This sneaker is not going to be releasing on Sneakers app or Nike.com. I think one of the biggest things about this release in particular, because it's more of the Rebellionaire and kind of that homemade homage type thing, they really wanted to send all the shoes to the mom and pop shops so that way people could support those places compared to see it going to somewhere like Foot Locker or another big corporation. So when it comes to the aspect on the brand trying to put more money back into the mom and pop shops, I completely understand that, but it definitely does make it a little bit harder for the customer who wants to try to get the shoe because all these shops aren't in every city. So you definitely have a chance this week to either camp out or try to get the shoe online when it comes to those 6 stores and the drops, and then make sure you hit up those stores and get the information as well, just like we talked about the European drops. Check out their Instagrams and check out their Twitters and check out their websites because I guarantee you they're going to be posting information about the shoe just because we know there's a lot of demand around it. And I think one cool thing yet kind of interesting thing compared to just all the shoes dropping at once, we have them originally dropping on the 12th at these specific stores, and they're going to open up the gates a little bit more on the 19th and give us another drop at more stores. So let's go ahead and go through the list of the stores that are set to get this shoe. You got AWOL, Bodega, Concepts, Phenom, Global, Svrn, Union, Active Athlete, Kicks Lounge, Juice, Feature, Sneaker Politics, St. Alfred, Wish, Likelihood, RSVP, Rock City Kicks, Puffer Reds, SoleFly, Lapstone and Hammer, Premium Goods, Extra Butter, Social Status, Ma Maniere, Rooted, Burn Rubber, Shoe Gallery, Up NYC, Notre, Darkside Initiative, Stash, SoleFly, and last but not least, Crème 321. So I'm gonna try to list every single store in order, just like I said here in the video, down below in the description. That way you can go and check them out. I'll try to make sure I can populate as many websites for you guys as well to make it a little bit easier when it comes to the searching process, trying to enter into the raffles or going to find out about the camp out or whatever it may be based on the store. I'm sure every store has a slightly different method based on how they're going to do their release. So make sure you tap into as many stores as possible and try to find people in those cities that you may know, because that might just help you get an extra pair or have somebody get in line for you that you didn't think was going to do it. And next thing you know, they help you out and they live in a different city and you sending them a couple bucks or buying them lunch. There's always different situations like that where you can find a way to get the shoe even if it's not in your city. So always try to think outside of the box when you're trying to cop a kick. And this is definitely just a small glimpse of what I show you guys in the Hobby to Hustle program, teaching you guys more about how do you take your game to the next level and really networking and finding ways to get sneakers for retail. Because when we talk about the resale market, if you look right here, as you can see, the shoe's going for around 400 to 500 bucks depending on the size, and everybody's kind of wondering if the sneaker's going to go down to maybe 300, which is still over retail because its retail's 170, or some people are saying that the shoe's going to be a $700 shoe, which is way over retail. So if you're trying to get the shoe and you strike out, you got a second chance on the 19th, and if you strike out again, definitely see where the prices lie because it might go down. But if people strike out on that second time and then they still can't get it and it's a lot of people, then you could potentially see the price go up. Now when it comes to a normal release, say for example like the Cool Gray 11, they typically drop a couple million pairs. Now when it comes to a GR, we might see a couple 100,000 pairs. Now on this release, we have heard a lot of people say
there's only 8,000 pairs that are being made, and those are all the ones that are available.
As of right now, it looks like there's about 60,000 pairs that are going to be dropping in North America, and then I'm not exactly sure how many are in the European market, but either way, there is definitely a good amount of shoes. But when you think the grand scheme of thing, people getting doubles and other people trying to get 10, 20, 30 pairs, it's gonna make it a little bit hard. So you're definitely gonna have to put some effort in. But hopefully this video was helpful, and if you got any joy or value from this video, again, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 1 million subs, man. We're really close. Okay, well, we need like 800,000 more, one subscriber at a time. So I hope this video was helpful, and again, if you want to see the entire review breaking down the sneaker, I'll have it linked for you guys down below in the description or at the end of this video on the end card. So stick around for that. I'll see you guys in another one. All right, y'all, I'm out. Yo, if you enjoyed this video and want to grow your collection or make extra money on the side, I built a VIP mastermind that will teach you everything that I've learned about growing my sneaker collection over the past 15 years. This will also give you access to the DNA fam in my VIP community where we talk about investing outside of sneakers. And don't worry, if you don't plan on joining the VIP community, it's okay. I also set up a private DNA fam community that gives you access to all the behind the scenes looks from the studio and multiple chances to win free sneakers and gear from weekly and monthly challenges. So all you need to do is click on the link down below in the description or the first link pinned in the comment section. That will get you set up and into the community. I'm excited to see you guys on the inside. If you made it to the end of this video, drop a comment down below and tell me why this sneaker is flying under the radar. I mean, I still got to make the review and I'll, give you guys all my impressions, but people are sleeping on these. That's all I'm saying. Maybe I'm tripping. All right, y'all, I'm out.